welcome to week 15 on ChristyLangle.com. I'm so excited. The family keeps growing and growing. We've got a bunch of new members. So New Year's resolutions are in full throttle, which is great. Everybody's getting back to their routine. It can be super hard to be finding new healthy recipes that are quick and easy. So I thought I'd bring us back here for the weekly pep talk to the Lowcountry Nutrition Kitchen.
You got it.
So I'm here with Caitlin, and she's going to show us how to make another awesome, healthy, and I think super kid-friendly. She says her kids eat this all the time. Kid-friendly meal. So hang with us, and she's going to get us going. She's going to boss me around today.
Okay, so today we are making a garlic sausage flatbread. Just a fancy name for a pizza, and it is probably less than 15 minutes to make this. So super easy, super affordable. So let's go ahead and get started. She is going to mix a couple spices together while I get the oil warm over here with some garlic. But I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll just be a little bit further back.
All right.
So what are you adding in there?
I am adding in a half a teaspoon of paprika, which I have right over here.
Piping hot pan.
Don't burn yourself.
We've been chatting before this, so it's been sitting on there.
So we're gonna go here. I need half a teaspoon. So, oh, this is a half a teaspoon.
Yeah, that
there
is
we
a
go.
half a teaspoon.
I thought I needed to do it at half of a half. All right, got some paprika. Then I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I always wondered, what is exactly Italian seasoning?
Italian seasoning is typically like a blend of basil, thyme, parsley, sometimes rosemary.
If people don't have like actual Italian seasoning, is it okay to kind of mix that up?
Oh, absolutely. Good thing about it, it doesn't have any salt already in it. I'm really loud back here.
4 turns of pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 pinches of salt. What kind of salt is it that you use again?
Another good stopping point. So I use kosher salt because it's a bigger grain. I just prefer the taste of it. So yeah, you can take your finger and kind of blend it all. Yeah, that's a good cooking utensil. All right, so back here while I was kind of ignoring you guys while Christy was talking, I was just heating 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons, which is about 3 cloves of garlic, and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Then I added in my ground turkey. And we're just turning the turkey into sausage by these flavors that we're doing. This is a great way to save a lot of fat. I mean, sausage is loaded with fat, so if you make it with turkey, you're saving a lot of fat and calories. I'm using a 97% turkey, 3% fat blend.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add these spices to this turkey, and Christy's gonna cut up the cheese for our flatbread. And my oven is already on broil, so don't forget to do that. And we'll post this recipe so that you don't have to write everything down while you're watching.
You want little slices?
Little slices, pretty thin slices
Pretty
actually.
thin, okay. That looks
Okay. So, ground turkey or any ground meat cooks very quickly, so that's why this is a great easy dinner if you've had a long day at work. We're gonna add a little bit of kale. You can use regular kale or baby kale. If you're not a kale fan, spinach will work fine instead of this. So I'm gonna add probably 6 pretty healthy handfuls to this because as you probably know, it cooks down to almost nothing. So I'm gonna be adding those and just cooking it down really fast with a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, just for a little extra flavor in there, okay?
Do you think this is enough or a little more?
Maybe like 2 more. I don't know yet. We have to see how cheesy we're feeling.
Well, you know cheese likes her cheese.
I love cheese too.
I've been hearing a lot of you out there this week have been loving the beef and cheese. You better not be skipping it. If any of you are skipping the beef and cheese and I find out about it, you're in big trouble.
All right, so I'm adding that in. All right, once you're done with that, can you give this, I just have a regular sheet pan, and can you give it a spray? We're using, just to save time, we're using a non-flatbread. I didn't see whole wheat. Sometimes they have whole wheat ones. You can use whole wheat. This one's a garlic flavor because I thought it would go well with our toppings. So spray that, put this on here, and if you wouldn't mind brushing it with just a little bit of olive oil, because that's going to be kind of like our sauce.
So just spraying of the pan is to make sure it doesn't stick, right?
Yeah, okay. You got it. And then since that's already cooked, all we have to do is really broil it to melt the cheese. So super, super easy.
I need to get me one of those. I don't have one of these.
I think it's called a pastry brush. It might have another name. So if you're not a fan of cooked spinach or cooked kale like this, another thing that you could do is just do the turkey and the cheese, and on top put some like arugula. That might be like another.
I love arugula.
I do too.
I just got my non-vegetable eating father to start eating arugula, so that is a huge win.
Yeah. Arugula just has such a unique, it's a kind of lettuce, it has a really peppery taste. And what I found, for those of you who are guilty of buying lettuce and then it going bad in the refrigerator, good thing about arugula is it lasts a really long time.
It does, yes.
So it's worth a try at least. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. And I am going to put this hot pan right in front of Christy. And I'm telling you, I added, I don't know how well you can see this. I added about five or six really big handfuls. And it's really not even that much kale once it cooks down. So I'm gonna get you a spoon. Because of some of the liquid that's in the pan, I'm using a slotted spoon so it doesn't make this soggy. So you're just gonna put that on there.
Approximately how much do we go on here?
It will be, so this will make 2 really healthy sized flatbreads, like, because you're not eating like a piece of meat with this. So it's actually a really good amount of meat on there.
Right.
You could probably make even 3 with it, but for this this makes enough to make 2. So about half of what's in here.
How's that?
I think that looks perfect.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and so now you're going to arrange the cheese.
Okay.
However much. And with this, calories will vary, but on the recipe with the macros, I will tell you exactly how much cheese.
Cool. Because you know me, I'm always going to put too much cheese.
Yeah.
How's that?
I think that looks beautiful. So
Okay.
she has it all arranged on there, and all we're gonna do is pop it under the broiler. Like I said, everything's already cooked. All you need to do is just brown the cheese, kind of make it melty. I have my broiler on high. Don't walk away.
Okay.
I have done it so many times. Just a lot of times I just keep the oven light on and keep looking. Like, don't walk out of the kitchen because it will probably take, I'd say, 1.5 minutes. It's probably what it's going to take. But once you get close, you can overcook it so quickly. Yes.
All right, so while we're waiting for that cheese to melt on the flatbread, I'd love for you guys to hear all the information and the education that Caitlin has to offer you. She has done tons of schooling in this industry, so I wanted to give her a quick 30 seconds to bring you up to speed on everything she has to offer.
Sure. Let me just peek at this before I get started. Okay. So, like she said, I am Caitlin, and my family and I recently moved to Bluffton, South Carolina. I am a registered dietitian for over 7 years, somewhere around there. I have a degree in culinary arts, a degree in culinary nutrition, a degree in health and human performance, and I am a dietitian, which requires a lot of continuing education.
Yes.
I'm licensed by the state of South Carolina. Oh, anyways, and recently I opened my own practice called Lowcountry Nutrition here in Bluffton, South Carolina. And what it is, I go into people's homes and really get hands-on in their kitchen. Whether it's going through your pantries, your refrigerator, looking at your cooking techniques, looking at your portion sizes, and help kind of change what you normally do for the better, but not making drastic changes, because I believe everything is fine in moderation. Balance.
That's why we get along so well.
Yes, I am definitely not the kind of nutritionist that's like only organic or only, you can only have this. I think you can have everything, including margaritas, which we're gonna have later.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, but I also love kids, and all the recipes I share are very family friendly, quick recipes, because I know how busy life is.
Yep. And keep in mind, even though she's here in Bluffton, she does have her website, which we will tag along with this recipe. If you need some remote discussions or training or anything when it comes to nutrition, she can help anybody nationwide. So make sure you check out her website.
Thank you. All right, so we're just about to get out of the oven. I just like that little bit of brown bubbly. That's what I'm waiting. It's already melted, but I'm just waiting for the brown and bubbly. Should we take a second and talk about what we're doing a week and a half from now?
Yeah, so if you guys are local, there are a lot of members that are here in Bluffton, and if you do have children, we are having a Fit Family class, so families improving together. So down at Synergy Fitness on January 18th, we are going to be hosting a class together. We're going to co-train. I'm going to do a 45-minute fitness class for all shapes, sizes, and ages. Parents, grandparents, kids, all ages welcome. Exactly, everybody welcome. And then Caitlin is going to jump in, and she is going to do a 45-minute nutrition lesson for all ages, shapes, and sizes as well. So if you're local and you're interested in checking us out, make sure to shoot us an email or check out the event on Facebook.
So I just want to add, what a great value it is to be able to spend an hour and a half with an exercise physiologist and a dietitian and just pick our brains. Ask us any questions. And it's so affordable, and it's such a great opportunity. So I hope a lot of people in the area take advantage of it, because I don't know anything else like this out there. So
cool.
All right, we're pulling it out. It's starting to brown, but the edges are kind of the edges are kind of getting
so
dark.
good though.
All right, so I don't know the best way to show these guys. You might.
There we go. And voila.
Dinner in not very many minutes. Cut that up. Serving size is half of the flatbreads. You can have that with a big salad, or you can eat the whole flatbread, but
it smells so good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
thank you for joining us today in the Lowcountry Kitchen. No, I keep doing that. The Lowcountry Nutrition Kitchen. That is really hard to say.
It is a mouthful. It is a mouthful. And we would love what you struggle with. What kind of recipes are you looking for? Maybe some simple lunch recipes.
Yep.
Easy breakfast. What about desserts? Just let us know what you're looking for.
I feel like we might do a breakfast one next time.
Okay, cool.
So stay tuned. We're gonna come back to the kitchen in a few weeks to show you some more recipes. I will email out this recipe. I will put it up on the blog as well, so you guys can learn how to make this at home. Have a good week. We'll see you soon.
Bye.